Welcome back, everybody, to the Clashing Conferences basketball episode. This is our finale episode. It's a very special episode. We got the draft going live tonight. We record on Wednesdays, so we got the draft going. The first two picks are in. I believe Juice is minutes away from a meltdown live on camera here at the beginning of the show. We're all looking forward to it. Let's get the sponsors out of the way real quick before the meltdown, hopefully. We got Sparrow Hair Studios in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Please go see Lean in Lancaster, PA at Sparrow Hair Studios if you need a haircut. If you are a Clashing Conferences member, you get a discount. So tell them we sent you. Join up with us. Very easy to do. All you got to go do is go to our website. Very easy page to fill out there if you're interested. And our producer will be in touch with you. Also, Lotwin. Matt, how do you spell that? Lotwin. I got it. I got it memorized now. So, Lotwin, if you would like to get a customized hype chain, you can get any team you want. You can get any colors you want. You make it all yourself. It's awesome. A couple of us have gotten these things. Go to lotwin.com and use code TCCPOD for a 10% discount. All right, sponsors out of the way. Juice, we got any news yet? How much time you got on the clock?
3 minutes and 32 seconds.
Someone refresh and check Shams' Twitter account.
We've had some other big things going on that we want to get into this episode. The Knicks are searching for a coach. Going to let Chris and Karan get into that a little bit. We've had some big trades in the NBA in the past week, kicking it off with a bang with Kevin Durant moving, a couple other guys moving. I don't know what the Giannis story is, if he's gotten a real estate agent in New York yet, but we'll see what happens with him. No, Chris shaking his head no.
That happened a while back. No, that happened a while back. He got a place in the Hamptons, I think, right after they got eliminated.
Yeah, you
guys
did
didn't
say
hear about
something
that?
about
Me and
that
Karan
in
were talking
Discord.
about that. And that happened like right off.
What do you guys want to
That's
start
a
with?
true
You want to
thing.
start with the top of the draft? You want to talk about a little Cooper Flagg, Dylan Harper going off the board already, who the Sixers are going to get? What do you want to start with here?
I was just going to say that I just wanted to say the Dylan Harper guy, you guys didn't say much about him. And then I'm the kind of guy, I don't watch a lot of college sports. I'm watching a little bit more now because of you guys. And I got into it and trying to look at these players and these prospects a little ahead of time. I like that Harper kid, man. He reminds me he reminds me of Cade Cunningham a little bit. He looks like somebody you could plug right in on a roster. And I mean, you guys, I understand the Cooper Flagg thing, and it is an amazing, kid should be in high school. He's averaging 20 a game at Duke, but I like Harper. I thought, Juice, you never brought him up. I don't know why you wouldn't want him in Philly.
I just don't think we need another guard.
Because of McCain and you already got Maxey? Is that what you're...
And we're trying to re-sign Grimes.
I thought, Juice, they're showing the highlights for the Sixers. I think it said decreased. I thought it said deceased, and they showed one of your guys on the ground.
As if things aren't bad enough.
Yeah. I'm going to say, damn.
We need a facilitator.
Juice, who do you want? I'm just curious. I mean, the picks might be in, but who are you actually hoping for?
I want to trade down. And I want to trade down and just take Derek Queen and get a couple more picks.
But you don't want to take him third?
I don't want, personally. But if you're going to take Bailey, I guess take Bailey. But
isn't he the one that didn't work, refused to work out for them?
He didn't work out for anybody.
Okay.
Sounds like your guy.
But that's what I'm saying.
There we go.
Does he got any lingering injuries?
No, but we also, I don't know. I don't know a lot about him, so I can't really talk down on him too much.
I just figured for you to draft him, he would have to have something wrong with him.
Yeah, that's the way it feels. I'm trying to be positive. One more time.
His agent was trying to steer him somewhere. It never came out as to where they wanted him to go. But
Chris, are we staying up to the 50th pick, Chris?
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nervous breakdown. Here we go.
I don't think they can mess it up.
I don't
Any
know.
team
We're gonna
can
tell
mess
by
it up,
Juice's
Chris.
reaction.
Kevin Knox, Obi Toppin. That's how. Frank Ntilikina.
Yeah,
Porzingis.
yeah.
Obi's tough. Obi's tough.
I like Obi though. I do like Obi.
Obi's tough. He just got caught in bad trade.
All the guys that you drafted that did okay went on to beat you in the playoffs or did well without you guys.
TJ McConnell.
Was he on the
Sixers.
Knicks?
No.
TJ, no.
No, he's
Pacers.
talking about the Sixers now.
He
That's
was
right. That's right.
Pacers
That's
and
right.
Sixers and Pacers.
That's right.
We paid an old PJ Tucker more than we would pay TJ McConnell.
Well, I got an idea of who the pick
don't
is. I
understand
just
it.
saw it online. So
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh.
Let me just see it.
oh. Yeah, when I went to the draft, Juice, you've been to a lot of events. When I went to one of the drafts, we were getting the picks in on Bleacher Report before the draft itself. And I was like, what?
that happened to me
I'm
too.
bitter.
I was at the Towns Porzingis draft in
Yeah,
the
me too.
Barclays. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
I was getting those on my phone.
I'll take it. Bump it. I'll take it. I don't even care. I'll take it.
All
They
right,
didn't
he's a
mess it
dog.
up, Juice.
He's a dog.
That's all that mattered.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm okay.
VJ
I'm lagging.
Edgecombe
Who we got?
out of Baylor.
Who's we?
The kid from Baylor.
We? Slick Rick became a Sixer fan all of a sudden? He became we?
French. What are you talking about?
Who do we got? All right.
Oh, I meant just like who was the player.
Yeah,
I don't know
my
any
phone
of
is
these players, but
blowing
I
up
thought it was
right
going to
now.
be.
I'm not, like I said, like I was just recently trying because I knew this episode was coming up and I wanted to, I knew we'd see the first couple picks, but I think it's a pretty decent draft. I think it's a pretty deep draft. I mean, I think after 2, there's definitely a drop off, but it's got some depth to it. I mean, I'm not staying up to
6 or
50.
8 or
It don't
10
really
guys
matter
in
at
this
this point.
draft who are really decent.
That's not today anyway.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be today anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah, it wouldn't be. That's right.
Only round 1 is today.
Only round 1's
And the
today.
Knicks have
Okay.
1 pick. It's 50. So that's it.
the price of success.
That's it. The next Bronny James. The next
Price of
Bronny-
success, Mike. You're right.
What success?
It's a building process. We're almost there, dude. Next year it's championship or bust. And the way
I
your team
know.
and everybody's looking, we're gonna own the East anyway.
Look at
So
that.
like what? Well,
You
you
know
are
what?
gonna own the East.
I hate to say that, but I think he's right.
I bet.
Yeah,
I've
there's
been
not a
saying-
lot of
you know, like
talent
that East
infusion
beat
coming through the
for-
East right now.
So here's what I.
please remind
No, it's not.
everybody-
It's
Yeah,
not
but-
for that reason.
But here we go, Karan. And we've been saying it's a building block. Oh, we
Hey,
almost made the
hey,
Eastern Conference Finals. This year, I said the Eastern Conference Finals.
Hey,
Final-
can I say one thing though? It seems as though some people have gotten a little delusional here and have forgotten that all it takes is one little twist of the leg, one wrong pivot, and there goes your season. There
I
goes your superstar.
completely.
So, talk your crap, but I'm saying that one false move, and you have a problem on your hands, gentlemen.
Me of all
just
people.
like the rest of us.
What do I
So,
always say? What do I
Not
always
that
say?
far off. Don't worry.
What do I always say? I always say we remain healthy. I said it all last year.
Great.
I said it coming into this year. I said if we could just remain healthy all year, I think we can beat the Celtics.
Yeah,
And I
but,
said,
but
I'm
Rick, like
You bet.
to answer your point, I mean the Sixers, they probably had a lot of high hopes for this season. I'm sure
Broken.
Juice, you could. Yeah, I mean it got broken, but the Celtics probably had a lot of high hopes.
And then
got
injuries
broken.
and stuff. Yeah,
Right.
Again, it sucks.
You're
And
not
I'm saying
wrong,
that-
but I'm
look
saying
at
for
all
us,
look at the Pacers.
I'm not
Look at the
saying.
Pacers.
Yeah, and,
That's any team in any
The
sport.
but I'm saying the Halliburton was on fire. Legitimately, they could have, should have won that game. And
I do think if he's still in the game,
and
I
there
do think
goes
if he's
next
still in the
season.
game, I wouldn't be shocked if they won. If Halliburton was still playing, I would not have been
Right.
surprised if they won that game. So
And so not only did you just lose the championship, there goes next year. So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying is that it
that
takes
that
one
correlates to what Chris
move.
was saying though. But that also,
It
not
correlates
by
what I'm saying.
not by any other reason, but let's call it what it is. I mean, Tatum's not going to play most of next year.
He should
the
not play
Celtics,
next
the
year.
Celtics might trade Jaylen Brown. They might, right? He's making $60 million. There was rumors that teams are looking into him. Whether that happens or not, who knows? But Tatum's not going to play. Halliburton's not going to play. You don't know what's going to happen with Giannis. Lillard's not going to
Dame's
play.
not going to play.
That's the thing, right? That's the key move, right? Giannis could stay there, and it could come down to us and the Bucks.
Cleveland, you never know. I'm sure they'll still be there.
We're missing one other team in the East, though.
Detroit.
The teams that are good. Cleveland is probably still going to be there. I mean, but Orlando definitely got better. Detroit's going to be a young and up and coming. Detroit's going to do better than this year. I mean, they're a young, hungry team. They're definitely going to throw people around. So it'll be fun.
That's my point.
I would say we should be the favorite to go at least back to the conference finals if we stay healthy. And again, we don't know what the hell they're going to do in the offseason. Running it back. Are we going to make moves? God forbid anybody in the Knicks says anything. So that's the most frustrating part. But
and now we're interviewing Micah Nori. Like, we're interviewing people. Like, and I'm not saying I'm not a fan of the guy. Like that, he's a assistant coach for Minnesota.
He's a dude that coached Towns. So this sounds like a Towns request.
No, but he also coached in Denver. And what's the name? Loves him. The Joker loves him.
Right. No, I'm saying, but it might have been a Towns referral kind of thing. Like maybe to bring him in to interview him and see if he's worth it.
I am frustrated. I didn't want to lose Tibbs. I know you guys all did, not Karan, but I know Mike and everybody wrote at me all year. He's even Patty ain't the one to win the championship, and it does seem that everybody thinks that. I don't know if it was Dolan. I don't know if it's his best friend Rose. I don't know who believes he can't get us over the hump. But we're sitting here right now. He's probably the best coach out there available. Like,
it just seems that they pulled the plug a little too soon because they ended up losing to a team that was one win away from the championship. So it's kind of like that team that just gets hot at the right time. And I was talking to Chris about it. It's like that NFL wildcard team, that 6 seed or 7 seed that just gets hot and wins 4 games in a row. They're not the best team in the league, but they got hot at the right time, just like the Pacers. They're not the best team in the league, but they beat up on Milwaukee, Cleveland, New York, and took the best team in basketball to Game 7 of the NBA Finals. So they got hot at the absolute right time. And, I give them credit. They had a hell of a year. I mean,
I don't know. Every time I think about the game, seeing him, did you guys see his face? He started slamming his hand on the ground. He was like, it's not supposed to be like this.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I was like, dang.
Right. That's
like a dagger.
Yeah, I felt awful for him. I mean, I'm
looked
not
the
a
same as
fan.
all the other injuries. That looked the same as all Tatum's. It looked the same as Durant's. It looked the same as Lillard. When you see that calf just pop like that, it's inevitable. So Aaron Rodgers had it in for the Jets. You see that leg buckle and
So anything can happen. Just remember, boys, that's all. Anything can happen.
But sitting here right now today, we're sitting at June 25th today with everybody healthy and the roster that we have, everybody running it back. I think it's not crazy to say that we should be expected as fans to think that this team can go back to the conference finals. If not,
no doubt about my mind, we should be in the Final Four, if not in the finals. I'm not saying we're winning it, but we should at least be there.
Mikey Mike. Your favorite answer is about to come up on the TV.
Keep refreshing my phone since Spectrum Internet and Television is letting me down here after the storms.
Jesus, man, you can't even get the draft.
It's awful. I love the draft so much. This is killing me.
The Hive is buzzing, Mike.
Right now.
The Hornets hate you.
No trades, nothing so far. No trades.
No, man, it's a little boring. Juice didn't have a blow up. We didn't get anything. Yeah,
we get one draft every 10 years where there's a lot of trades, and they're always like, tonight's gonna be crazy, and then nothing happens.
And it does suck that I really don't know over half the people, like a third of the people. It's just,
God, please don't be Kon
I got it.
Knuepple.
I got the pick.
Kon Knuepple.
It's awkward.
That is wild.
I hate you.
I love the name though. Come on.
this is Karan.
Come on, Karan.
This is awkward.
Oh no, I know you didn't. But
I didn't do it.
Still your fault because you're a Knicks fan.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
that's who we've been. Everybody's been predicting him to come to us.
Oh, we got to get Mike a jersey. That's all. That's
Classic
all.
Kon Knuepple. What the?
Knuepple jersey.
Yo, we got to get Mike
It's
a
like,
Knuepple jersey for next season. Let's
Adam
go.
Morrison
We got
all
to pitch
over
in.
again.
We're gonna start a GoFundMe.
Knuepple and ball.
But what do you want to do, Mike? I mean, you want to change the colors? It can't be Hornets. It can't be. Nah.
Knuepple. Is it because he's from North Carolina? Is that why they picked him? Oh God, they're still doing that crap.
He's from Duke.
Yeah, but I mean, they drafted a bunch of actual UNC guys over the years.
You know what that means when you say that. You know what you mean when you say that. That is blasphemy.
Oh man, I can't repeat any of it, but I got a special text from Paul about what he thinks about our pick. No, it is not PG.
We'll talk about it.
It's not even PG-13.
Speaking of PG, are the Sixers going to dump him?
That's a good one.
Juice?
They better dump him.
You like that segue?
Listen, it's time.
How?
It's time.
Like,
you got to go.
Explain that to me, though. Why would anybody want him? Just explain that to me. Is it
Brooklyn?
Like, who picks him up?
That's the only chance they got.
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, Paul George. No, Rick asked who, and I'm like, why would anybody even want to? It's just like trying to trade Embiid. Like, why would anybody?
$50 million, guys. $50 million.
Yeah. Here's a Ferrari that has no engine. Give me your car that works.
The only team that's been linked to it so far is Brooklyn.
I'm sorry, but Paul George
doesn't even have a Ford.
I don't understand why.
So they would maybe be happy to take a Ferrari without an engine.
Okay, but I'm saying that you got to push that.
I saw Utah. I'll send him to Utah. Send his.
I don't understand that. I don't get that at all. What the hell? I mean, Utah is going to trade for Paul George and pick up $50 million in salary. I don't get that.
Danny Ainge loves hoarding crap. He's a hoarder. He loved it. Hoarder Danny. Look at all these first-round picks I have. If you guys go back...
unless they're attaching a first-round pick with him and sending him to Utah, then I don't get that move.
You know how first-round picks are important now? If you go back and look at, like, 10 years ago when Danny Ainge... We had, like, 3 in the first round, and we were like, we're going to take... I don't even remember.
Well, that was the draft where you took Tatum and Brown, wasn't it?
No, where we had Terry Rozier and Zizic and Juwan Johnson or something. I have no idea. Or it was
Terry
the RJ Hunter. Oh my God, we wasted so many picks. Yabusele, the dancing bear. Get the freak out of my face. That freaking cheese and crepes. Romeo Langford. Like the list goes on. We burned some lottery picks in the first round.
I mean, Brooklyn's got 5 picks coming up in the next half an hour, don't they?
Yeah.
They have like 8, 12, 20, 23, 20. They have like something like that.
Crazy, isn't it?
Well, most of them are the Knicks. A couple of them are ours.
If goes to Brooklyn, that's my new home.
A couple of them are our picks.
Might have to be my new
Mr.
Bridges. And that's who we're talking. Like,
are we giving him that extension? Are we keeping him? Or are we putting him in a trade?
I mean, that's the thing I was getting ready to say. Like, he's one of the names. Him and Mitch are one of the 2 names that I'm seeing that they're going to try to package for something. Like, and I told Mike that, like, there was anything that we can do, that's going to be the one that we have to move. Like, yeah, because he's up for a big extension, man.
4 for 160. 4 for 160.
Yep, it's a lot.
$40 million a year. 30.
And he's fly to the sun. You're gonna get burned like the Celtics. Burned.
Man, I do.
Because you paid your 2 studs $60 million a year. It's a big difference.
Yeah, right.
Now you're getting rid. You can't wait to get rid of them.
I'm not.
You guys sound like you can't wait to get rid of a guy you just traded 5 first-round draft picks for.
Mike, I don't really want to do anything. All I kind of want to do is run it back and add. That's all I want to do. I want to get some.
I want to run it back too. I don't want to. I want
to run it back, and I want them to get happy. I want them to get a coach they're happy about, and I want to see us go out and make a push. Man, I think this team can win. I think if we win Game 1 against Indiana, we're in the finals. And I think we could have won.
Yeah. If he doesn't hit that prayer at the end, I do.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if you lose
but dude, you were
Pistons, you don't make it out of the first round.
What did you say not 10 minutes ago about somebody getting hurt? Hypothetically, somebody gets hurt.
You were playing.
You just said that.
You
No,
absolutely
I was just
did.
saying. I was saying that it sounded like some of the panelists here may have forgotten how.
No. You said a twisted ankle here and a leg there, and your season goes kaput.
I never
That's a
forget.
hypothetical.
Mike
That's
knows
a hypothetical.
That's always my
It's all
big thing,
hypotheticals,
man.
but I'm saying
Injuries is my
don't
big
forget
thing, man.
hypothetical exists is what I'm
Ain't
saying.
that convenient? We're not playing the hypothetical game now.
Listen, sunshine. I think you need to go turn your air down, sir. Okay, I think that heat is getting to your head. Okay,
Today's rough. You know that. I already
bet
explained
it
that.
is.
Today's been rough. Today's rough.
I think, yeah. One of the things that happens with heat stroke is people start getting a little loopy there. They don't.
Today's been a little rough, but it's all love. It's all love.
It is all love.
I don't want to trade.
saw-
To go back to your point, I don't want to trade Bridges.
Nope,
Not with
I
what we
don't
gave
either.
up. I actually really, really do like the guy. I mean, I think he's a solid player. I just don't think he
On both ends of
completely
court.
fit.
Yes.
And I'm hoping that the next coach will unlock something with him to make him like the third guy on our team, like behind Brunson and Towns, because he's supposed to be that third weapon that we have on offense, which sometimes he showed glimpses of it, and sometimes he just totally disappeared. So whoever comes in next will have their hands full, but I hope that they unlock something in Bridges to make him like a solid, 18 to 20 points a game, plays great defense, and plays the wing. That's what we need.
Him and OG together was,
and he's young. He's like 26.
yeah, and him and OG putting them together is what they wanted to do. That was the whole beat Boston thing.
That was the plan to beat Boston, which they did, and because of that, the Celtics got dismantled. I'm sorry, Rick, but that's just what happened.
Yeah, it's exactly what happened. Ben can say Ben was talking, and we're gonna put up all these banners. We're gonna he sounded like LeBron when he went to Miami. We're gonna win 4 in a row now, baby. And now you guys are tearing it down.
What up, everybody? The Beard is here. Hey, I want to give a quick shout out to one of our sponsors, the law offices of William P. Harrington. Credit card litigation, Chapter 7 bankruptcy, estate planning, estate administration, guardianships, they do it all. As a member, listener, follower, supporter of our network, they are offering you a 15% discount on these services. So if you are in the Pennsylvania or New Jersey area, schedule your free consultation today.
Hey everyone, thanks for listening. Just a few quick reminders for everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And check out our fellow podcaster, Jim Montgomery, with This Day in Philly Sports History. Thank you.
Why pull the plug on Porzingis? So did you guys just give up on him because of that mystery illness? Was it just too much money?
Enough. The guy's been like, he was a Nick. This has been his MO since day one when he plays. He's great.
Yeah, but you guys won the whole thing last year pretty easily with him. Like he was a great third option.
He was a great piece, but
this is why I'll be honest. If you go back and look at the tape, you'll know I'm right. When we were beating the crap out of you guys in the regular season, it was because we were playing switch defense.
Guys were out.
And what was happening was that
because our guys were
sunshine.
Ace Bailey just went to Utah.
Porzingis float. Yeah. He just floated in the middle. That's why their defense was so good. They would let anybody go by if they did, like Josh Hart, right? We'll play off of him. Let him shoot a 3. Guess who's floating underneath? Porzingis. Hey, a guy got beat. Guess who's waiting underneath? Porzingis. When
he wasn't healthy,
but he never played consistently, and that was the problem. You can't.
It's just odd. He's been on 6 teams now. What? 5?
Yeah,
6
it's
teams?
crazy. It's crazy.
I still think about him, Luka, and Brunson together. How could you not make that work? Like, come on, man.
But he doesn't play. If the guy played consistently, he would be a Hall of Famer. But he doesn't play consistently.
He doesn't play.
Can't pay $30 million for someone to sit in the playoffs every year. That's 2 years in a row. All right, here we go. We need you, big guy. You're our third option, and you're out. Crap. All right,
what's Atlanta's angle in all this? Why would they take him? I mean, are they trying to dump him?
They're Atlanta. They're stupid. They're just a stupid franchise.
I don't get that.
I don't get that one either. And then Drew, they said he was very unhappy with the trade. He didn't want to leave Boston. Like I don't know nothing. That's all I know.
I mean, going from Boston to Portland. I mean,
I know,
talk about cross
but you know
country.
what? Hey, here's how I see it. We got a ring. He got his contract. Leave the money on the dresser, and off you go. There you go. This is called a business. Sorry.
Leave the money on the dresser.
Leave the money on the dresser.
He got his second ring, though. He got 2 rings.
He does have 2 rings, but again, it was everybody won in this transaction. So now, sorry, dude, everybody's got to go there.
I don't understand Portland. Why isn't Simmons?
Yeah, you would have thought so.
Stupid. Another stupid franchise.
Man,
what the heck was that? That he's going to be he was their future player.
Stupid.
I don't know.
Man, this feels really good. Like, I know we don't have a coach or anything, but we're sitting back looking pretty good for next year. Life is good. I don't care about the draft. Go Knicks.
All right, right now, you had to guess right now, Chris, who's the head coach of the team? Who's going to be the head coach?
Taylor Jenkins. I like that one. I think it meshes good with us. I like it. I think he's the type of guy to come in, go deep in the bench, and I think he's the type of guy to get the ball moving. You know, everybody was talking about Detroit, talking about Indiana, playing like a team, getting more guys involved. You're talking about getting Mikal Bridges involved. You want to get Cat involved. You see what happens when you get him involved. Get everybody involved. That's the kind of coach you got to bring in. That's just I like the Bryant thing. I thought that made sense. I don't hear nothing now. I thought it made sense. I don't know.
My initial gut was it's somehow, some way it's going to be Jason Kidd, but now I'm kind of losing that.
I felt if we would have been doing this, our episode got canceled last week. Last week, I was still in on that. Everybody thought, I was done and done. But going into that episode, if we would have recorded it, I still thought there was a chance. But now I don't. Yeah, I don't know
either. Now he's got Flagg and they just re-upped Kyrie.
He's looking pretty good
Davis
right now.
Yep, Kyrie. Yeah, he did.
But do you think Kyrie's playing next year?
I think he'll come back in January.
Like Kyrie was only ACL.
Yeah. And I remember when you guys not everybody, and not Juice.
No. But hear me out though. So I think the Achilles is definitely 100% a year. But remember, like I think
but when did he tear?
Came back early. The first person that came back early from ACL was Westbrook, right? It was like 6 months.
When did Kyrie tear it? Does anybody remember?
It was before the playoffs.
It was before the playoffs.
February or March. Yeah, February or March, or it was after the trade, right? So
let's say it was March. Yeah. I mean, you're talking 9 months. It's Christmas time. So I mean,
right. So he's back.
I do think he'll come back around Christmas time, maybe the first of the year, something like that.
I thought Kobe did something like that too, though. I thought when Kobe got hurt, he came back a lot faster than.
He never tore his Achilles. I mean, sorry, he never tore his ACL.
It wasn't his ACL. All right, I remember.
And he had like a shoulder, and he had like a ton, like he had all kinds of things. But I'm thinking
the Achilles when he stayed on the free throw line and made the free throws. But I want to go back to that trade again because I remember when that trade happened, and I remember when AD went out and had an amazing first half. And I know what you're going to say, Mike, that one time, that one half of a game. And I was like, man, that might have been a good trade for them. It's looking pretty good right now. I mean, LeBron's old and washed up. Luka don't play defense. Dallas is looking pretty good. I mean,
what just happened?
I've lost the
you can say LeBron is old. Like kick field goal. What's happened? What are you going to call him washed up? We can say he's old.
Mike looks like he's on the Blair Witch Project.
I can't say he's old. What do you mean? All right, he's washed up.
No, I said I can't. We can say he's old. We're not going to say he's washed.
I think he's washed.
How's he washed? He still has his career average.
He's washed because he's just consistently getting eliminated early. And it's just going to continue to happen. And every year he has to get people fired and get people traded and get more help. And they still just fall short.
Who? Cat?
No, LeBron. He's washed. LeBron is washed. It's time for him to hang it up. Like, I'm for real. It's
Rick.
And I think Dallas wants to trade.
You would trade. You probably
wouldn't.
But you should trade everybody on your roster but one person for LeBron if it were straight up 1-for-1.
Oh, now
still one season,
LeBron, 41-year-old LeBron.
See,
for next year, would you replace Cat with for 1 year? Would you replace Cat with LeBron? No.
No, absolutely not. No, and I wouldn't have done it for Durant. I told you that a couple weeks ago. Karan, they tried this with me about a month ago or 2 months ago. I told him, Patty did it in the Discord. No, I would not trade Josh Hart for LeBron James. No. He's washed, dude. He needed to retire 2 years ago. He's washed.
Look, even Rick went back to Matt for a second. Couldn't even believe it.
All of a sudden, Mike got his power back.
Oh my God, these Knicks fans go to an Eastern Conference Finals and they lose their minds.
LeBron don't go anywhere, dude. He falls short.
He's won a couple rings.
You would not. Oh my God, I can't. I'm pretty
What,
sure we
3?
did. Isn't this a Sunny episode? We did this already.
He won 3. He won 3 and lost what?
This
6?
was a clip.
Like,
4,
come on, man.
4 and 6.
Oh
He won the
God.
Disney one. The Disney one.
To be clear,
For the one that didn't count.
To be clear, the Knickerbockers, you're telling me that if you had Brunson, Cat, LeBron, OG, and
Anybody.
I don't know
Anybody, Rick.
We just had the same. We just had to listen. Time out. We just had the same conversation a week and a half ago on the Discord.
Let LeBron run the point. That's you're Magic Johnson on this team. Run the point. They win the championship. And I hate LeBron. And I hate the Knicks. That would work.
Why couldn't he win it with AD and all them guys? And why couldn't he win it when he brought Luka over then? Why
Chris,
every year he has to build and
because
trade
the Knicks are so
and
much
you guys
better.
told me we weren't even that good.
Mike,
we're trying to tell you the Knicks could be champions, and you're like, no,
like,
that would never happen.
No.
What's going on
here? I'm telling you, we have a better chance of trusting our process.
You know, yeah, because NY stands for next year. That's why.
I think we have a better. Kron, do you agree with me, Kron? Would you trade for LeBron James right now or Kevin Durant? Either one of them. No, I wouldn't.
For just one player named Josh Hart, you wouldn't do that trade. Josh Hart would trade himself for LeBron, I bet. Are you kidding me?
It would look good on paper, but I wouldn't do it.
That's a real friend. That's a real friend.
I cannot go against my fellow Knickerbocker.
Can't go against Chris on that. Nope, not trading Hart.
Say that?
Nope.
Mike, what time?
I don't know. Are we doing Matt Libs?
Back to reality.
You got some cards for us? Let's get into it.
I think we should.
What? Of course we are. Jeez, grapes.
Hey,
team doesn't win a championship. All of a sudden, they forget about you. Look at that.
Before we cue the music, I just want to thank Kron for having my back this season, and let's go G-Man, baby.
Different episode.
Oh, G-Man.
Get out of here.
We here.
Go Birds.
No. This is the last basketball episode. The Mets suck right now, Mike. So the only thing he has to look forward to is the Giants.
Yeah.
That's it right now at this moment. Oh, my God.
Well, I would like to give on-screen high five through the camera to my fellow Celtic brethren, Juice. So, Juice, high five to you, sir.
Chris, you're not alone anymore.
For the rest of the episode, my guy.
You may have had him on your roster if they would have taken. Who did Charlotte take? Who did what's her name take?
Kon Knuepple.
Yeah,
I hate y'all.
You imagine if the Sixers would have.
I'm not making that up. That's his name. He's got the same initials as me. Okay, so don't.
Mike, you are getting a jersey, shirt, something. I promise.
You better have a different initial for his middle name, or he's gonna have some problems downtown. Dude.
You are getting a gift, Iron Man.
Oh no! All right, should we cue the music now?
Please,
content manager, if you will, cue the music, please. Oh, this one. That's gonna come back and haunt somebody. No, they're quick. They're quick. Easy one goes bye. And we're back. All right. All right, man. We have a 2-for-1 tonight. So this one is going out to Topper and Karen. So Topper and Karen. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate Big Daddy Mark's video that he sent for you guys?
All right, so we had one of these the other week, and I said 1 being bad, and I said like -1 and 10 being like top of the line good. It was good, man. When he sang New York,
yeah.
And then even my sister getting in it like all day long, Topper. And I didn't even pick up on the Karen. Like, I didn't realize it was Karen. But
I texted Ray, who the hell is this supposed to be?
Dude.
He's a hardcore
And he called me
Knicks
Karen,
fan.
by the way, just so you know.
I know. No, and I spelled everybody's names right. I just want everybody to know that I did spell your names right. So Big Daddy Mark might have not been doing his reading the words all well and whatnot. But with that said, I did not think, because he is a hardcore Knicks fan.
He's a Knicks fan.
I did not think he was going to do that video, and he got down to the last minute on like when the order was supposed to come. And so when it did, and then like you said, when he sang New York, New York, oh, my heart
Did you pay for that?
Maybe.
It's worth
Money well
penny.
spent.
Money well spent.
Money well spent.
Money well spent. I laughed so my stomach hurt that day from laughing all day. I don't like New York, and all day long, New York.
I was getting ready to say, can you please sing for me one more time? But yeah, thank you. No, I love
7.2.
it.
I'll give it a 7.2 rating.
I'll give it a 10. I have to. I really liked it.
Only because he called me Karen.
I know. I was like, who? What? He got Mark. That's good enough.
He did. Yeah, he got Mark right. Yeah.
That's also his name, so I hope he get it right.
That's great.
You airball that layup, we got problems, man. So shout out to Big Daddy Mark, because that was A1 video. A1. And actually he was at the Fanatics thing that Patty was at. So Patty could have ran into him. Yeah. Yeah.
That would have been good. That would have been good.
Oh, all right. Oh, my belly. All right, Juice. Did you watch the Patreon band episode that just may have came out, in which I may have challenged everybody in the Clashing Conferences to a basketball tournament in which the buy-in is $500 cash? You did.
I didn't watch it yet.
I didn't either.
Okay. What are your thoughts on that challenge?
It was to play ones, right?
Yeah.
What were you on to? 5?
Huh?
Are we going to 5?
We're going to 5? We're
She
going
was
11.
like, how much stamina do we need?
It's 1-on-1. We can do a series if you want.
21.
I don't care. You can do whatever you
That's
want.
all.
It's
Everyone
important.
You.
It's
You can
important.
do all ones. You can do 1s and 2s. I don't care. I'm just saying that it's a $500 buy-in is what I'm saying.
Why is it gotta be a $500
Yeah.
buy-in, man?
Can we
Why
play
is it gotta-
poker or something for that instead?
Randy had to go and run his big
Chris,
old
you ain't got to
yapper
worry
and
about
Alright.
the money.
swap
You're
his
getting
smack and
sponsored.
got
We'll
me
play
all
him for
Got
500
sponsors
bucks.
coming.
All right, all right, I'm in. But listen, I didn't watch it yet, so I gotta watch it. But I say we play 1-on-1, half court, 1s and 2s. Are we playing make it take it or not?
We'll put it in the Discord. Everybody can argue and decide.
Yeah, we gotta get the rules set before we place the money. All right, I'm in.
Oh,
I love it. Let's go. Let's go. We're all in. Yeah, we're not scared.
Hold on though. We pay $6 for Patreon. We can do a $500 goddamn basketball tournament per person. I'm not talking about the whole winner gets $500. I'm talking about $500.
Oh my
per
God.
person, my friend.
Bring it up in the Discord. Bring it up in the Discord.
Ooh, okay. Ooh.
I told you I ain't a fan of the money thing.
Ooh.
I'm not a gambler.
Listen, I have to give this.
But I got sponsors.
Tonight.
I got sponsors.
All right, so I'm a little
Hornets.
All right. Michael. Hornets. I know
Hornets.
that was Michael.
That's Mike's
Hornets.
answer.
Mike, how confident are you on a scale of 1 to 10 that you are going to be able to win the next internal competition coming up
Oh, it's a lock.
on the baseball podcast?
It's a lock. The Mets are about to turn their season around. We're a
Yeah.
second half team.
It is.
We got to get a 2025 Grimace so we can get hot again. It's looking good tonight. We're up 6-1 the last time I checked on the Braves. So
There's kiss of death. Thank
So
you.
what are you right now? You're only a game and a half behind the Phils.
it's close. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know exactly.
like that.
It's less than
Last
two, no
week,
more
man.
than 2.
I think.
One
I
and a
think,
half.
I think last year it was a huge lead, and Lewis every week kept saying, it's okay. It's no big deal.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think it's over yet. Game and a half, ain't nothing to worry about.
Yeah, everything Lewis said was like me in basketball this year. It came back to haunt us. It was bad. A lot of bad sound bites. All right. And lastly, gentlemen, we have an all call since it's the last episode. Boys, I'll let you guys go whatever order you want, but I want you to tell me, as we conclude this season, what are you most proud of what you were able to do this year on the podcast, on screen?
I got lights.
Mike got
I
power.
still
Look at
got
that.
no internet or TV, but I got lights.
Look at that. Look at that. Let there be light.
I'll go. I was very proud of actually joining this and becoming a regular on the basketball pod and imparting as much wisdom to all you Celtics and Sixer fans as we possibly could. And then having Chris and I watch our team go all the way to the conference final for the first time in 25 years. So I think that all encompassed was a very successful pod season for me, at least. So that's just how I put my 2 cents on it.
I want to just piggyback because it makes sense to do it since we're together on this, Topper and Karen. I want to say it was a great season. I had a great time. I'm very proud of my Knicks. They got to right where I thought they were going to go. And next year I want to go to the championship. And I'm very proud of the fellow New Yorker I got to bring in to come along for the ride with me. And I'm looking forward for football. So yeah, I'm proud of my team, man. And I don't really want to break any. I wish we could have kept the coach too. I didn't want to break nothing up. I wanted to add a little bit more. I wanted to go one more year and run it back.
Are you two done high-fiving each other's heinies? I thought we were going to sit here and have like a kumbaya moment. You guys just hugged each other and like took
It's our
pictures. And
kumbaya
like,
moment.
We're leaving by.
It's our kumbaya moment.
Get your own.
Yeah, Bill. Yeah, you had yours last
Get
year.
your own.
Get your own. Dude, out of all the teams in the podcast, ours was the last one standing. I'm proud of that.
You know all the
can't- I
Pacers and
can't argue
Thunder
with
fans we have in our group. So
I can't
that's
argue
right.
with that.
I
Juice,
appreciate
Michael.
Michael missed the question as his power was coming on as
what
usual.
was
I didn't pick up on the question.
What we
I'm
thought that
sticking
was
with
your
Hornets.
answer. We thought that was your answer. The question was, Rick.
he's most proud of Kon Knuepple.
Yeah, Mike has it's basketball. Therefore, Mike. Yeah. Okay. Yep. Juice. What do you?
I still thought it was the power coming on. I thought that was his answer.
Oh,
What do you
that
say?
should be. Yes.
But there be
There's
light.
only one safe thing to say as a Philly fan right now. I'm most proud of Go Birds.
I knew it was coming. I know it was coming.
On the basketball pod, he's most proud of
run
Go
it back.
Birds.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
but Juice, I mean, again, you jumped on with us this year. You fit in perfectly, like you.
Perfectly.
So
That's
how
been a good
was
time.
that? Again, you went from not doing this to you're literally wrapping up a season. Like, how was getting feedback from customers or clients or people in your family or people that were following and watching? Like, what was that feedback like?
It was hilarious. Hearing some of the people's reactions. You know, Philly folk, we only think one way. The true Philly folks. And some of them told me you guys are crazy, which I agree with in some parts. But you know,
I love
like
it.
at least we know there's some realistic ones. You know what I mean? Like even though everyone didn't 100% agree with stuff, there was still some common sense folks. That's the best way I can say it.
Thank you.
So out there. So no, this was good though. It was a great time. Just come on here, chopping it up. You know, it's crazy because it's like you always think you're the only one suffering, and then you get to see somebody else suffer a little bit. Like it sucks for everybody sometimes. Just got to come up.
That's a good take because then you get that's a good take, man. Because everybody being here, it's kind of like therapy, right? It shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be that way. Me and Steven were talking about this today. Like your team loses on Sunday in football, the week's bad, right? Like it should not dictate it, but we let it because we just love it so much. So it is cool to have a bunch of guys like you to meet, to wake up in the morning and banter with, and it's a great thing, man. So I'm glad you're here, Juice and Karan and everybody to join us this year. It was great. And next year we get to do it again.
Absolutely.
Only 4 months
we
away.
do it without Paul George and Embiid.
Only 4 months away.
You're stuck with Embiid for like another 3 years, buddy.
I think I'm going wherever Derek Queen lands.
Maybe Brooklyn at the 8th pick. Who knows?
Nah, I think he's gonna be like. He probably not gonna be to like 15 to 20.
One of those picks is Brooklyn too. So.
I hope it's 1926. True. I just hope it's not the Spurs, because then they're gonna fry everybody. For real.
We gotta end it with something, Mike. So
I have to take this off now. Like it's we're not the champs anymore.
That's right. Yeah, you gotta take that off. I gotta end it with something. So whoever we get at 50th,
He's going to be the
He's gonna be the
MVP,
man,
Chris.
Mike.
It
He's gonna
might
be the
take
man. He's gonna,
until
nah,
Friday
he's
before
gonna
we hear about it, since it's 2-day draft. But whoever it is going to be the future
listen.
MVP. That's
Listen,
who he's
that
going
lucky
to be.
man. That lucky young man gets to hop on this squad and win a title next year.
There's
Good luck
that
to number
dumb
50.
shit.
Let's
Is
go.
that dumb shit? I
Shut
think it
your
might be.
mouth.
There it is.
I just want to
I'm
thank you
about my
guys as
twirl.
we get out of here.
It's
I
all
was
right.
setting it up. I
Oh,
was setting it up.
Topper. I forgot to show you. Yeah, here, hold on real quick. I forgot to show Topper and Karen. See this real
What
quick?
is it?
Look
Is
at
that
this
a
poster.
championship,
Look at
Matt?
that. Oh, that's
Is that what a
over
championship
MVP
looks like?
finals. Look at that. What is that?
Yeah,
No,
Mike
no,
has no
85,
idea what a
baby.
championship
85.
looks
Generations. Generations. Whoa.
That's right.
Bears.
85.
Yeah, he's talking about the Bears.
I mean, I
don't
go
even-
86 in the Mets, Karan.
Yeah.
I forgot you're a Bears and Hornets and Mets.
You can do
fan.
82. Yep, you got Mets in 86. Yep.
And I got Kon Knuepple.
All
All
right.
right, boys.
That's all you need.
That
KK.
sounded bad the way you just said it. That's
I got comment.
All right, let's close
Hornets
it
to
out.
the
I just want
finals
to thank
next year,
you
baby.
guys. We had a
Whoa.
great year, kind of touching on what Matt said. I will answer his question. It was awesome to grow this group, to get new people. It's been awesome growing Clashing Conferences. We're getting bigger on the baseball pod that's about to drop next week. We got 2 new people coming into the baseball pod this year.
Can't wait.
So if you're watching this, we're looking for new people all the time. Just go to the website. The website will be somewhere around here, as Dave would say, and come join us. We're looking to have you. Thank you and looking forward to doing this one again next year. We'll be back.
Can't wait. Go Knicks.
They just drafted a guy named Igor.
Igor and Kanad. They should have put them together.
Boom, boom, boom.